Hi, this is Brendan and you're looking at Morrigan from Dragon Age Inquisition in Fallout 4. So, this is my attempt to bring her in. Of course with some help, of course, but anyway. I made a couple of edits to her, of course, with the feathers and her little kind of buckler thing on the end, whatever, the clip that's holding her. Her necklace is probably a bit too shiny. I don't know how to adjust real shine levels on it, so I just put the generic shine levels on it. The clothing kind of looks a little bit dull. That's because I'm not sure what Dragon Age Inquisition does, but it does add a little bit of reflection, and of course I don't know how to adjust the reflection to that regard. So if I apply the same shine that was on the clothes, she will be extremely shiny, which is kind of off-putting. So I only put the shine on the jewelry as such. Yeah. Not a perfect model, as you can see. We've still got some issues, of course, with the the skirt, because it has no physics. Of course the neck, which happens because of Fallout, which have longer necks, and of course works in first person. So I did that, and of course, knowing me, like to experiment a little bit further. So that was the first one. And then this one, she's got her Dragon Age Origins type of textures on it. Couldn't get it from the original one, but I found this one that had made a little bits of edits on it, so that's where I got it from. As you can see, the jewelry is a little bit different. Also, probably I could add some shine to it, but if I put the shine to it, it's going to make it really shiny on it. So, not really sure I wanted to. I just kind of left it as it is. But yeah, there's something that happens on with the engine. So yeah, didn't put the Origins face on it. Thought about it, but I just stick with the Inquisition updated face on it. So then I got the thought of putting her in Flemeth's armor. So this is basically pretty much the armor, the headpiece, and of course the difference, of course, is the face, which is of course Morrigan's, but the rest of it is all Flemeth's, or Mythal's if you want. Who knows what it is anyway. Then of course I came across this recolor. I can't seem to find the person who done it. I kind of lost the link. I don't know where I shoved it. Even the original model, I don't know where I shoved it. So I have no idea, and I've forgotten it. But yeah. When I changed my computers, I probably deleted where it was, but of course now I can't find back who had done it and stuff. But yeah, that's what got first me kind of interested into doing that. So doing this and then applying this one. That was kind of interesting. 'Cause I never thought about putting her on Flemeth's armor, but these guys made it their own ones. So that is what it is. I'll probably find it one day, but at this moment it eludes me. But I did that. And of course we have our, well, my kind of standard, putting her in the slave layer costume as well. So and pretty much was that. But then I guess, you know, me having more ideas. What if we put the normal head on the armor? So this is before I started making things modular. We're trying to make things modular, but so this is actually a complete kind of armor. They aren't separate. You don't change the heads or nothing. So that's what I'm going. So same with this one, and then of course trying to get with her with the white hair. That's of course Flemeth's white hair, but I don't know. It doesn't work very well. Probably is, but I should really get more of these shadings into it of this color. As you can see, it's just mainly purely white. The texture kind of reflects that too. It's mainly purely white. It is a mixed color, so it is what it is. But I just wanted to experiment on that and see how it went. Not too great. Didn't experiment with that with any further. But yeah. And of course we have our generic CBE heads with our, what I could call my very bad choppings there. But of course you have to get your skin tone, the correct skin tone for it to actually match. As these display mannequins don't have they don't have a skin tone setting for some reason, and I don't know how to export the skin tone directly as a skin. So if I could, I would, but I really don't know how. So it pretty much is what it is anyway. But look at Flemeth. Of course, there's no physics on the skirt or hair as it went, but pretty much everything else moves as it should. And of course, you have the gloves in first person, which is always good. Because that one, the Dragon Age one, you definitely can see the thingos. Oh, we should go. Of course, I didn't. Of course, make or port these models. Original one here, as you can see, with the feathers. Kind of changed them a little bit. That's what they are actually in game, like that. But the way that the engine and he's actually replicated there, kind of correctly replicated the what the Dragon Age Inquisition engine does to it. However, when you bring it into the Fallout engine, it just goes a little bit funky. So doesn't look that great. So that's why I changed it and edited a bit. But if you want to get that modeled, if any of your future kind of thingies, it's done by Padme 4000. So, not sure if that's a guy or a girl, but anyway. I'm thinking about doing the dress, but with no physics and no dress to actually apply it on. So, it would only look good when she's standing, but definitely when she was moving, and it looked kind of funny. But realistically, I wanted this one because this is a little bit more sexier than this one. So these are the guys that I got the Dragon Age Origins textures from. Of course, it also has a face, but I didn't bring that one over. Maybe I should, but then of course then I would have to do a whole kind of editing as well. So I have to do her headset and stuff, and you know, just messing around with her was takes quite a lot of time. So I kind of like the updated kind of Inquisition over the old Origins one, but yeah. That's purely up to your choice, and this was done by, of course, Nico and Jake. Then, of course, we've got the Flemeth one, which, and this one, of course, is by Amber Wolf. Yep. Don't know much about that, but yeah. So if you want to do those, and that's where you can get the originals from. Of course, they all belong to a thingo, but I don't think maybe BioWare will be making her ever again. I don't know. I think maybe the Dragon Age. They'll probably sell it to another studio to do it. Well, that, and since actually most of the original people who actually worked on it type of moved on, and you know, that's not a bad thing, but it kind of does with the kind of values that they kind of pick up, whether they kind of stick with the same values or they go with more corporate values, and as we've seen, it goes differently. But anyway, that's pretty much her as it is, put up for download. And of course, if you like to bring your own type of models in, I don't do it, but because I charge too much. But anyway, if you do want it, you can go to my friend over here at user 16619 Patreon, and you have to pay a little bit, but what of course you'll mostly get over than doing this yourself is, of course, as you can see, we got nice looking hands. So if you have a look at Fallout in the outfit studio and the creation kit, they have curled hands, so they're not in the correct T-pose like other woods. So you have to edit them manually to actually fix the bones. That's why I probably don't have physics on the skirts and stuff, because I'm not really keen on adding bones and editing them, because you have to add bones and then you have to apply all this other stuff to them. So, which I probably could do, but it is a little bit more lengthy and tedious. So, and if someone else can do it, then, you know, as you can see, I've done it. So that's where I got my original model from him, and then of course I just, as you can see, branched off like so. But yeah, and of course, yeah. Anyway, we'll make this short, and yeah. Anyway, I will see you next time.
Watch out!